Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. We got a great recipe that we're going to be going through. It's a spicy habanero street taco with lime. And I did it for meal prep. It was awesome. It was easy to cook, powerful taste. I loved it, and I was able to do it for lunch every day of the week for 5 days. And with my taco stands, it worked perfectly. I hope you give it a try, and as always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's go! Alright folks, here we go. Here's a habanero-lime chicken street tacos. I'm going to do this for a 5-day meal plan. 3 tacos per day. So, well, maybe 2 to 3 tacos a day. Or actually maybe it's just a 4-day meal plan. So it's going to be 12 tacos, 3 tacos a day. They say the prep time is 15 minutes. Marinating time is 2 to 8 hours. Overnight's preferred. And cook time is 15 to 20 minutes. Total about 35 minutes plus marinating. And the spice level is up to 4 flames. But I couldn't find a habanero peppers, so I'm coming up with these other chachaca peppers. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the ingredients for the chicken marinade. We're going to start off with 2 pounds of boneless chicken thighs right over there. I got 1.94 pounds. Then the peppers, and then 3 garlic cloves minced right over there. Then we're going to do 2 limes juice, and then we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. I'm going to use our local Florida honey there. Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of cumin. Getting low on my cumin, so I'm going to have to get some more soon. Half a teaspoon of smoked paprika right over there. Then half a teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of the black pepper. I'll probably do a little bit more black pepper. And for the tacos, we're gonna do about 12 tortillas right over here, straight tacos. I got the soft ones. Half a cup of shredded cabbage or lettuce. I'm actually using tri-color coleslaw for that. Half a cup of diced red onions. Here's my beautiful red onion. Love the red onions. And then avocado sliced or cubed right over there. And then half a cup of fresh cilantro chopped. I did not do that. And lime wedges for serving. I may or may not do lime wedges. All right, optional for creamy sauce. Half a cup of Greek yogurt, which I have. Some lime juice, honey, and a pinch of salt. So I'll probably be making the cooling sauce as well, and set that aside. I'm going to set all these ingredients aside and then put it together for when I have my lunch. This is my lunch for this next week. So first step is to marinate the chicken in a medium bowl. We're going to whisk together all the ingredients for the marinade, add chicken, and cover and refrigerate for 2 hours up to 12 overnight. And then we're going to do you could option A, grill it, option B, pan-sear it. So I'm going to cook it in a pan, and I'm going to add chicken and sear 5 to 6 minutes per side. And let rest. Then you're going to warm the tortillas. When it's time to make your things, add a few slices of the lime chicken, top with cabbage, red onion, avocado, cilantro. Drizzle with the creamy lime sauce. Serve hot and enjoy a fiery citrus bite. All right, folks, let's go. Let's marinate the chicken. Let's go. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to mix up the marinade sauce. I already have the lemon in there. And then we're going to mix it up together, and then we're going to put it in with the chicken. Then let it marinate for a while. All right, let's go. Let's start off with the jalapenos, or the peppers, along with the lemon zest, or lime zest, right over here. Right over there is the lime zest. Here's our peppers, minced. Let's throw in that's our 3 garlic cloves, minced. All right, let's do our 1 tablespoon of honey. Here we go. Mix that right in there. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1 and 2. All right, now let's get our seasonings in there. We're gonna do the 1 teaspoon of the cumin. Here, oh, this is our smoked paprika. Let's do half a teaspoon of that. Right over there. And now let's get our teaspoon, which I'm running low on, of our cumin. Almost enough. Basically enough. Here we go. And then we're going to do, all right, the half a teaspoon of the pepper. I'm going to play that one by ear. There we go. And then, like I said, I liked a little bit extra pepper. All right. Now it's time to mix it up. And here we go. Let's mix up this sauce, marinade sauce. It's looking good. All right, let's put this in with our chicken. And we're gonna stir that all around. All right, you don't have to watch all the stirring, but I'm gonna stir it up, mix it up, make certain it's all evenly coated. Then I'm gonna let it marinate for a few hours. All right, folks, let's go. See you in a bit. All right, we got the chicken marinated and ready to go. You can see the peppers in there. You can see all the sauce. Smells very good. And then so we're gonna sear it on each side for 5 to 6 minutes until golden and fully cooked. And remember, for it to be fully cooked, it's 165 degrees internal. All right, let's get going. All right, well, let's make our sauce. I got the Greek yogurt right there. And how much was it again? It was half a cup. Then we're gonna add in a teaspoon of the honey. About a teaspoon. Then we're gonna add in a half a lemon. I got a small lemon, so I'm gonna add in the whole lemon juice. And then we're gonna do a pinch of salt. And we're just gonna stir it all up. This is gonna be a sauce. I'm gonna cover it up, put it in the refrigerator, and dish it out each day for my 3 to 4 tacos. It should be like 4 tacos each day. Let me take a taste of this here, this sauce. Oh boy, that's a unique taste. I like it. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. We're preparing the chicken. I go a little bit longer because it was still kind of pink there, and it wasn't the internal temperature of 165. All right, folks, let's get going. It's gonna be good. Actually, I'm very excited about this. This meat looks good. The cream tastes good. I know I like the red onions. The coleslaw is gonna go on there nicely. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go, folks. All right, folks, here we go. You can see the end product here. Got the chicken in there, the I used the coleslaw, lettuce, and cabbage, the red onions, and a beautiful sauce. I had this yesterday, and I tried to put some hot sriracha sauce on it, and it just really didn't match. So this Greek sauce here really kind of ties in with the chicken, and it's awesome. I love this recipe. As I mentioned before, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. I hope you give it a try, and until next time, actually, I wanted to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate you watching the video. It does a lot for my small channel here. Any likes or subscribing or sharing would be awesome. I always appreciate it. And until next time, believe in yourself, keep cooking, and let's go.